What's up, everybody? Doing a Go.Dev stream. Probably gonna do this for a little while. Let me think. After this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe Path of Exile. Maybe Dual Links. I'm not sure. Uh, hmm. Anyways, I'm gonna play test this again. Just trying to get an idea of where I'm at. Alright, so the physical bones, they're stiff. Why are they stiff? Just because the bounce? Is it the linear damp? Let's just turn all of this off. Because now that I got it working, sort of, let's just turn all that off on the and try it again. Well, we got some more rotation, I guess. It's definitely extra. Yeah, these settings got to be fine-tuned, otherwise it causes problems. So let's try combine. I think it was one. Let's do 1.25. Or is it 10? We're gonna do 10, 10. Do half bounce. Okay, we're gonna try combine this time. I did replace. We got our angular limits on. Let's try that again. I might turn the angular limits off. Okay, so that's what damping gets us. We're basically back where we started. Alright, so let's turn all of this off on the angular limit. Except the root. We'll have the root do whatever it needs to do, I guess. Huh. Is it because it's a hinge joint? Might be because it's a hinge joint. Let's try a cone joint on the upper two. Twist span, let's do 90 degrees. Check, you know what, we're gonna go crazy here. We're gonna do cone joint on all of them. 90 degrees, let's just see what happens. Okay, that's just a mess. We gotta lock that. Let's turn the Y off, maybe. Oh, I have the Y locked on all of them. Hang on, let's go back to hinge joint again. So all you need for a wavy motion is a hinge joint. At least you would think so. Wavy motion is just bending back and forth smoothly. That's all it is. If you have enough hinges, you can make a snake. A metal snake. Well, now it's doing that thing, getting that glitch. I remember that. Alright, so the root, we are going to lock this on Y. Clearly that's busted. It's almost wavy. Almost wavy. Alright, I'll cross this. And well, let's try 0.25, which is a little over double. It just made it faster, I think. Alright, 0.1. Too slow for it to have an effect. Alright, I like that. That's pretty smooth. Maybe a little faster. Alright, that's done. Now I just gotta figure out the settings for the bones. Okay, combine. I think the problem, I think I made a mistake, and that was because of the skeleton. I think that's, I made it, because if you notice, my skeleton's perfectly straight. So, since there's no bias in its direction, like it's not bent, it's a perfectly straight skeleton. So even though you could pose bend it, any kind of IK deformation isn't gonna, because if you want an IK to work, it needs to have a little bit of a bend to it, and that might be the problem. Is that the ragdoll functions like a an IK or some shit. Shit. I might have to export that again. Let me close this out. I'm not working on that. Let me keep this open. I don't need the camera angle right now. Concentration. I require concentration. I just gotta figure out the settings for this. I think, I'll be honest with you, I think it's just the bones. I think maybe the settings are fine. It's just the bones are fucked. we're going to export the bones, because I might be here all day if I don't. So we're going to go into the PP asset. Because it's the abbreviation, it's funny. Don't make fun of my funny name. It's funny. And I think that's the problem. Also, why are these not connected? Oh, I guess they are connected. They're just connected in a different fashion. Edit mode, and we're just going to put a slight bend here, and a slight bend here. Just check to make sure nothing crazy happened to the animation. Looks fine to me. Go back to edit mode. Bend this a little bit. There, so that has like a bend in it. Tilt this one. I feel like this shouldn't matter, but maybe it does. Play the animation one more time just to make sure nothing broke. And it looks fine. I think I made multiple animations. I mean, they are technically connected. Like they have a, right? They are inherited. They're just not connected. Which might be a problem. I do know the fact that there's only one plane is an issue. We might be better off having the plane be part of this mesh, the singular mesh. That way when they ragdoll, they'll ragdoll together. Because I noticed the planes were kind of separating. So we're actually going to just do it like this. It's going to be plane B, just play it, make sure it's working. And then this will be the planetary armature. Perfect. Go ahead and save. And then, is this parented? Yes, cool. Save. Shift armature, yeah, because it's redundant. Just don't need that. Alright. Hey, Bo, what's up? I don't remember if you were there when I showed it. Yeah, you are. Yeah, today you're the first one. But last stream I showed some GDD stuff, but it wasn't like a documentation in the normal sense. It was more of like a 3D prop to help me design the overall game world for my game, one of my games. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I could show that if you didn't see it last stream or the last dev stream. Hell yeah, that's dope. All right. Yeah, I showed it at some point on there. It would so that blend file it originally was in its own stream for TLV, which is the game one of the games I'm working on. But I decided to show it again for that other stream, which was last, I think it was yesterday, right before I played cards with 20 in a blindside. What's up, Image? Hey, Potato is pretty cool. Ah, it crashed. Jesus Christ, Coda. No, gosh darn it. Here we go. Son of a bee! There we go. Alright, stick the texture in here. Alright, never mind. We need the material. Alright, that's a little better. Hell yeah, Cosmic Horror. Whoa. That's pretty cool, man. It looks like we got it, everybody. The grass is done. All I gotta do is just test it from different angles. And then copy what I've learned from here onto Risk of Heresy. This would also work for tree branches as well. I'd have to just tweak the settings though. Yeah, I know, right? Yay, hell yeah. I thought I was gonna have to scrap it. Oh, my hip. Ow. Let's stop sitting like that. Yeah. I'm old. And these guns are really satisfying. I don't know why. They're so stupid looking. Alright, that means we are done with the grass. Now I just have to switch it over the code to Risk of Heresy. Think about how I'm going to do this. Alright, the asset's done, and it automatically imports from the map to Risk of Heresy. So close this out, close the blaster out. We'll leave this open because this is where all the code's at anyways. And I guess we'll just copy out code. I mean, there's no reason not to. The only thing I want to change is the connection code. And I'm gonna wire that through code because I don't like using Godot's manual connection because that's, I don't know, I just don't like doing it that way. It's easier, I just don't like doing it that way. I like to hard code all my connections. we go. That is copied. And then I'm going to open up risk of heresy. Oops. Once the gameplay is basically done in regards to the goat surgeon, once her shit's all done, like the base gameplay, I'm probably gonna go commission a splash screen from the same artist that I got the inspiration for that particular character. See if I can get them to make me a cover art for the game. I'm gonna add another physical bone. Glass crystal A. This is the grass test world. What is this script? I actually don't know what the script is. The physics object script. Okay. Yeah, I can put it in here because that's the whole point of this thing. Okay. Whoa, you're drawing? That's awesome! That's dope. I mean, if I had more time, I would enjoy drawing, but drawing stresses me out because it's like, you could be doing something else regarding to your video games. So, like, I guilt trip myself into being like, I gotta do important shit. It's hard for me to do my hobbies. I just feel too guilty. It's either I stream video games or I stream my hobbies. I can't do both because I'll feel too guilty about it. I will be right back. I got crap. I shall return. I have returned. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, Spears. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Might be, might be. I fixed the grass, Spears. It's fixed. How am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna reopen the test thing and you can see it. I was just about to copy the code over. So I'm gonna have to minimize this project. It is a black screen. Alright, we'll just close Risk of Heresy out. I didn't do anything. I'm gonna paste the code in here. Can I paste it in here? It looks like it's in. Alright, I think we're good. PS1 is awesome. I love that style of graphics. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I gotta open up the Cube World Skeleton. Is it perfect? No. Does it do what I wanted to do? Yes. It's not as smooth as I want it, but it's fine. Good enough. I gotta move on. I can't spend a whole month on fucking grass. Yeah, I made a mistake with the bones. They were too straight. Which generally when you have a rig and you want it to bend, you need to put a little bit of bend in the bone. Oh no, bye MHL. I hope you make it in time. See ya. I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. Ah yeah, smoother, yes. It is a lot smoother, that's for sure. It's not as smooth as I want it, but fuck it. It's good enough. I'll figure out how to... I could probably just lower the gravity. It's probably an easier solution. Yeah, yeah. To be fair, what I'm visualizing in my head is unrealistic. It just looks nice and flowy. The way it reacts now is closer to realism. Not that everything should be realistic. That's the plan. I'm hoping running through it is going to be really fun. That's the whole point, is just to watch it jiggle wiggle. It'd be hilarious. It'd be fun and hilarious. Exactly. And another thing I did is I froze this, so because I made a third physical bone for the root, and I froze it so it wouldn't pop off of the ground and look all janky. Which I think that helps with the chain link effect where it wiggles back and forth. It helps make it flow a little bit. So yeah, I was limiting just the Y rotation, all of it, like the whole damn thing had to be frozen. The root bone. Yeah, we'll just put. I'm gonna paste the script in because I'm gonna get confused if I don't. So we're just gonna go in here, just paste it in, get rid of all this. Paste. Get rid of this extra pass. We don't need it. Aw, thank you. I'm still critical of myself. I'm like, eh. I can see issues with it, but I just don't have the time to fix it. I'm like Bob Ross. I nitpick everything I make. There's very few things I leave on display that I made. My dragon avatar for my stream, that's one of the things I display that I made. My alien fish painting, and then all my bust sculptures and my deck box. That's all I display that I made. I made a lot more than that, but you know what I mean. And I put stuff on DeviantArt, but that's different. That's not quite the same thing. DeviantArt's like a portfolio. I don't think that counts. That's true. Because like that's how I feel about other people's art. It's like obviously this person isn't like really, like they're so skilled that they could like do photorealistic copies with a pencil. They're clearly, they're on a lower level than that. But I find more enjoyment from the lesser skilled artists than I do the hyper realistic, super skilled technical artists. Not that their art is bad. It's just I find there seems to be a lot of overlap between the imagination of hyper realistic artists. Like all the stuff kind of feels samey. Yeah, I completely understand that. It's hard not to. Now, if DeviantArt, I put all sorts of stuff on there. As long as it reaches a certain quality, it don't gotta be perfect. It's just gotta be finished. That's the requirement for DeviantArt. It just has to be finished, or a work in progress. Because usually my work in progress, I got multiple images up to the point it's done. Ugh, art school is gross. But that's just me. Art school grosses me out. It lacks that chaotic passion. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think there are any rules. People just want to sound smart. I don't. For me, art is how you express your emotions. A form of expression. That's all it is. There are no rules. There never were rules. There's styles. There's techniques, but there are no rules. I hate the whole like there should never in regards to art there should be no rules. It's kind of crazy. It feels like a big old oxymoron. That's like saying there's rules to your emotions. It's like no, there's not. You just have emotions and you express them. That's like some Orwellian shit. It's like a fucking society monitored your emotions and stuff. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Like there's a difference between having an emotional outbreak versus expressing your emotions is natural. You're supposed to do that because that's the healthy way to do it. It's like, oh, you explain that you're upset or you're sad, but you do it in a responsible way. Although an artistic outburst is pretty cool. That could just be like a stroke of inspiration kind of thing. But that's still an emotional outburst. It's just not a bad one. Actually, I cannot stand color theory. That is the most posh, yuppie shit I've ever heard in my entire life. So you do not need to use the color blue or desaturated colors to paint a sad scene. That's bullshit. I call cap on that because black and white art exists. Black and white art can present happy moods and beautiful moods, silly moods. But black and white art can also be sad. It can be grim. It can be. You don't need color to express emotions. I fucking hate color theory so fucking much. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just it bothers me. I hate it. It bothers the crap out of me. It's like color theory is the equivalent to a mood ring. It's so ridiculous. Like if people like it and they want to use it, that's fine. But I feel like that falls into a style. That's like a stylistic choice. That's not a real thing. Because black and white art existed and predates colored art. Like mono art has existed for ages and it expresses all ranges of emotions. It's crazy. I think it's actually crazy. It's so restrictive too. It's like you're telling me you could never use blue and cold colors to express happiness. You can like that's insane. That's actually insane. If I want to use blue to make a happy painting, I should be allowed to use blue to make a happy painting. God damn it. Then you get people like, oh, there's so much blue on this, and the emotions are contradicting the colors on the painting. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking goddamn yuppies. I don't like rich people. I hate them. But, I don't know, maybe that's a flaw. I don't know. That's just who I am. I don't like them. They ruin everything. I just saw today a dumpster filled with Krispy Kreme donuts. It's like, what are we doing? I mean, donuts aren't good for you, but I think the principle is if you're throwing away dumpsters worth of food, you're screwing up. I'm sorry, I'm in rant mode. I'm sorry, Spears. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm a very bitchy person. I can't help it. I don't know. I complain a lot. Yeah, it's really fucked up. It's because the price. If they lowered the prices, people would actually buy it and they wouldn't have to throw it out. They're greedy. It's all in the name of greed. They complain that it costs so much to run their business. If that's true, why are they throwing the food away as if it's just like it doesn't matter? They're fucking liars. That's why. They're actually lying. It doesn't cost as much as they say it is to run those businesses. Them throwing that away, they're going to get a tax break from it. They don't lose money from that. The prices are just inflated for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Because you can buy that same food and make it yourself for like a tenth of its price. They're insane. Exactly. It's fucked up. It's capitalism. I hate it. It's an awful system. Awful, awful. I don't need debug. We right. I'll leave debug. We'll just turn it off. Yeah, we don't need the rigid bone. It's crazy, or the grocery store. Even the grocery store is like it don't make any sense. And if the workers they try to do the right thing, they get fired for it. This is one reason why the workers should own the means of production. Because if the workers owned the means of production, those donuts would not be thrown away. That food waste, all that shit we throw away, produce, fruits and vegetables, all the meat that it's not bad, but it's like old, like it's about to expire, but it's still technically edible. Like all that stuff that we're throwing away that could be eaten right now in the instance. If the workers own the rights or the means of production, they wouldn't get in trouble for throwing it out because they own the rights for the production of that shit. They could take it, they could donate it, like, and they wouldn't get in trouble for it. The company couldn't just fire them for doing something with it because the company policy is you can't sell it, right? So if they can't sell it, maybe donate it to like a worker grill out. Anything. Turn it into fucking fertilizer if you have to. Just don't throw it away. Yeah, grocery stores do that. I guess at least grocery stores try to do that. Restaurants and gas. There's a lot of like the places that charge you way more for shit than they're supposed to. Those are the places that like to throw shit away. I used to work at Kroger's. It wasn't hard to find expired food. They they were always trying to get us to condition the shelves. They're really bad at communicating that, by the way. I told them I could do it in like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, which is not a lot of time. But they were acting like that was going to take up the whole shift. Kroger management's kind of dumb. It's not hard. I used to do it. It's really not that hard. Like, it takes like 20 minutes. You could do a whole wall from the front of the store to the back of the store in 20 to 30 minutes. It's easy. As long as you don't have any like mobility disabilities. Because that was my job. I'd do markdowns. I would zap them with the gun and print out the sticker. So I don't do stuff fast. I'm 99.99% positive I'm on the spectrum. If I'm not on the spectrum, I feel like the test was wrong and they need to retest me. Anyways, I work at my own pace. I don't work slow. Some people think I work too hard. I don't. I work at my own pace. I'm not going to work faster, but I'm not going to work slower either because I just can't. I got to work at my own pace. I can't go too slow. Like if I go slow, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to start pacing. I can't go slow. But I can't go so fast I'm going to exhaust myself either. I just work at my own pace. And I don't cut corners. I hate that shit. I never cut corners. Unless it's a bad day where a manager pisses me off, then I'll be like, you know what, I ain't working. Fuck that. They pissed me off. I'm not gonna do X, Y, or Z because they disrespected me. It depends though. Like if it's something I believe in that's part of my morality, I'll just do it anyways. But I got an example off the top of my head. The manager, the big manager, was like, he was trying to get me to hold the truck driver hostage while I did inventory on the pallets. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. I just left and I clocked out. I apologized to the truck driver. I'm like, I'm sorry. That manager literally tried to get me to kidnap you. Like, I can't tell a truck driver to just stay there for 4 hours while I count every single item. That manager's a fucking idiot. That truck driver, by the way, it was 11 p.m. at night. This truck driver's probably been driving for 8 hours already, and he wants me to hold him hostage for another 4. That's a 12-hour shift. That's not including him going back into his truck and going wherever else he needs to go with that truck. Actually insane. Yeah, exactly. People yell for you going too slow. Fuck that. That's fucked up. Yeah, have you, like, it's like 6 pallets. He brought in 6 pallets. These are like 10 foot, 12 foot pallets. All of these pallets weigh like a ton or more, like 2,000 pounds. These are like 2,000 pound pallets I had to pull off the truck. Um, just a bunch of random fucking items. Like that, like just counting every single item. Because not only do you have to take them off, you got to put that stuff somewhere. And it wasn't my job to stock the shelves, so I'd have to cut the plastic. I'd have to get a ladder or something, and I'd have to like take the objects off the top, count everything, and like categorize it, put it somewhere temporarily. Like I'd have to store it somewhere. And this in the back dock room was fucking. There was shit everywhere. There was just towers and towers of fucking pallets. I like, where would I put it? But if I start counting it, where the fuck would I put it? I'd have to do a pallet transfer. Then I'd have to rewrap it. Like doing one pallet would be 45 minutes. There was 6 of them. There was fucking 6 of them. Stupid ass manager. Even the higher ups. I don't think they were CEOs, but they were a big deal because they had me on super mop duty because they didn't want these people to see the store floor dirty. I actually got complimented by them for whatever that's worth. I don't actually care, but I just think it's interesting. Um, uh, but yeah, those people told him not to do that. Like his boss, so that big manager, he has bosses too. His bosses told him not to do that. He still did it. Fuck stupid. Yeah. Uh, Managers and rich people are really dumb. They just don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I'd say generally, yeah. Also, Kroger's is a terrible company. They don't pay their workers shit. They didn't pay me nothing. I started at 7.25. After 3 years, I was making 8.50. I quit because of that. Keep in mind, I was good enough that I became employee of the month twice. If they didn't want me to quit, they really should have paid me more. Actually, no, I don't even know. Yeah, they're on a list. Kroger's on a list. They're on like a top 10 list of worst paying companies. I found that out after I quit. I'm like, that doesn't surprise me at all. Now, there's some other shit that happened I can't say on stream. Um, fucking Kroger's stupid. At least the one I worked for. I do not want to be taken to court, so I can't talk about the other thing. Making 11 hour when I was, wow, an assistant manager, that's crazy. I was doing data entry. Granted, it was like a secretary job too, so there's a lot of other responsibilities on top. But I was making like 1850. Was, and then I got laid off because of Trump. Jesus Christ, that sucks. That's fucking stupid. What the fuck? You need a college degree to be a manager? That's insane. Republicans are so full of shit, man. They always say these jobs are for teenagers or some shit. It's like, well, then why do you need a fucking college degree? It's insane. Dollar General is also a Republican-backed company, by the way. They lobby for Republican shit. Kroger's is like half and half. Who else does that? Dollar Store. I really don't like Republicans. They're like a half of them are fucking demonic. I forgot my settings. Shit. My brain. Oh, I need a collision shape. That's right. And a child mode. Yeah, they don't. They're really bad. They're fucking terrible. Yeah, I got like super political really fast. I can't help it. I'm poor. I grew up poor, and I'm not sure about my future. I'll say that much. Um, I could finish this game. That doesn't mean I want to be successful. I hope I am, but considering that there's gonna be a recession soon, I don't know if people are gonna have the money to support anything, let alone buy shit for themselves. Not that I expect that. Like I don't care, but fuck. It would be nice to have like the basic necessities. I don't have that shit. The only thing I got is uh, a place to live, like roommates and shit. Um, but I don't have my own room. I don't have my own vehicle. I don't have health insurance. I don't got none of that. All I want is a fucking trike. That'd be dope. I'm trying to save up for it. If I can get a trike, I will have an immense amount of peace of mind. Because it'll be contained. I could sleep in it if I had to. It would, because then I get to work, I get to anywhere. I wouldn't have to worry about where the job is. I could just get there. And a trike, while it's not like a bicycle, it's not as easy to work on as a bicycle. It's still more easy to work on than a car. Anything go wrong with it, I can fix it. I've helped my dad replace shocks before, tire, stuff like that. Spark plug, fuse box, battery related shit. Gas tank, did that once. But yeah, these are the skills I had to learn because it's fucking. I can't afford anything else. I had to learn it. Yeah, YouTube helps. YouTube's got everything on there. Hinge joint. I guess everything a hinge joint for now. Okay, safe seat. I couldn't afford a car. That'd be too much money. That'd be like almost $2,000 a month. Also, I can't drive one legally. I don't have a license. I tried. I tried. Every time I got my temps, the people who promised to take me to go do the test, they never took me. Oh God, my organs. Sorry, everybody. I got a screwed up neck. I need to quit bitching. I've been bitching this whole stream. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. The fucking planet's all fucked up. That's pretty dope. They're supposed to do that though. The insurance company's supposed to give you a better car. Because if they don't, they risk getting sued because they gave you a shittier car. Because that could put your life in jeopardy. And the whole point of an insurance company is to like make sure you're okay. I never had any payments either. My first vehicle was a Kawasaki. I bought it for $700. It was a really bad motorcycle. It looked nice. It looked really good, but it was really bad. It would stall out in the middle of the road. Who's calling me? Hello? I'm in the middle of something right now. No, not this week. It's too late. 8:30. Bye. Love you. Bye. Ah! I dropped my phone. This poor phone. Yeah, it's a miracle I haven't broke it. Mine was a 2005. I'm fine. I just dropped my phone. Gross. Alright, so we got B simulator. Uh, Drink your card. That's not too bad. My phone is being really slow today. Ah, God. Yeah, that's what you had to do. The freaking old cars. I mean, nowadays you could probably just you could print the parts. They got a lot of printer companies, depending on cost and size and stuff like that. What is this? What the fuck? This is the wrong thing. What the hell happened? God damn it. How did I get on this script? This is the wrong freaking script. Oh, that's how I did it. It fucked up. That's crazy. That's how I feel about my motorcycle. Awful. Got my collision shapes. Oh, oops. The top would be 4. Big 3. The root would be 2. My motorcycle didn't last long enough for me to do that. Mostly because I was doing card investing. If I hadn't done that, actually, no, what it was, if I had known, I didn't know I could legally drive a trike. I didn't know I was qualified for riding those. So, in my mind, it's like I couldn't get anything better. I didn't learn about it until like way later, and after that, I got laid off. I was already laid off from my job by the time I learned. Because I would have bought the trike, because I had spent like $10,000 on cards, which I made a profit off of. Every card I own is basically paid for itself because I got other cards and sold them. I could be a merchant. I'm really good at it. Selling and buying things. I'm really good at that. I just don't want to do it. I could open up an eBay store, but I mean, I still do it like for fun. Just trading cards, selling cards is fun. But I just use that money to buy more cards. Yeah, it was a good thing too, because I went into debt because I got laid off. Went into debt, and then I had to pay taxes on top of that from the sales. So I had credit card debt and sales debt, and I lost my job. This all happened at like the same time. So I had to sell my entire. I had sealed booster boxes of every single set for the My Little Pony card game, and I sold all of them. That was worth way more than I sold it for, that's for sure. Yeah, it's whatever. What makes me feel better is, in my mind, I'm like, if I'm serious about game design and making a game, the amount of money I have shouldn't matter as long as I have enough to not starve to death. Like, if I'm serious about my goals, getting rich first is not a requirement. That should not be a requirement. Yeah, maybe I do need a mask. Hmm. I think maybe I picked the wrong thing. Um, no, is everybody in here? Did everybody exit? It's not shape. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, equal thought. I'm fucking. Oh my god. That freaking exploded. Alright, let's turn the layer off. I think. Where'd it go? Stand back up, damn it. Why did it fall over? Oh, I have no damp. Well, I guess the root wouldn't matter because it's the root. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm just going to save this, close it out, and get the settings. Now I'm confused. Copying stuff over is such a pain in the ass. Yeah, having enough to get by is what I need. That's exactly what I need. That's why I'm working the janitor job. It's got. I wish it was 4-hour shift. If I get a motorcycle, I'll probably switch to my UPS job because then I could just drive up there, 4-hour shift, come back. I'll just have more energy. I get paid more too, so 4 times 5 is 20-hour shift, 10 to 16. So 320, but it's you get higher taxes in Kentucky, so times this by 0.8 to 25 times 4. I can make a little teeny tiny bit more money doing that. I wouldn't work as much, that's for sure. So I get paid basically 1.5 checks per month because it's bi-weekly, which is annoying because it's actually bi-weekly. Bi-weekly is more like tri-weekly. You're paid on that third week, and then weekly is really tri-weekly because you're paid on the second week. Or the following week. It just feels like every week because you're getting a check every week. Why am I stating these things? This is obvious. I don't know why I said that out loud. Alright, my brain. Plant plane. I'm not using any of this stuff up here. Zero, one, two. 0, 1. Okay, that's the same. Oh, that's the same. So I think it's just the physics settings. So we got some bounce, 10 on the thing, 10 on the thing. Boom. So 5, 50% bounce. Combine. No bounce. Replace. Okay, replace. I don't replace it. Hinge joint and everything. Lock this one. All the layers in their own separate layer. Do no angular limits on anything else. Alright, so oops. So top, mid equal no angular limits. Root, locked mode, and lock mode, but no angular limits. No bounce. Replace damp 10, 10. Hinge joint. Okay. Everything else is defaults. So 10, 10, 5. This is for both of them. Damp is 10, 10, 50% bounce. Actually, we'll do bounce 50%, then 25%. Combine damp 10. I got 50% bounce in this one, but that should be fine. Sleep, all the different layers. Animate physical bones is enabled. I don't know if that matters. Close this out. Turn my scarcity back on. Jeez, this is a lot. Oh my god. Physics is so janky. What? It melted. What is going on? On the root. How do I pose the bone? Why is the top bone all the way down there? Oh, that's weird. What is going on? What the absolute flip is going on? It just melts. This is 0, that's 1. Here 3D works fine. What's going on is so weird. Let's put this back to... Let's make it faster, maybe. I guess. It just like falls straight down in the ground. It's friggin' weird. It's a little better. At least it pops up properly. Alright, that's too fast. Make it 1. What the hell? Why does that... It's like it ends too early or something. I don't want it to disappear. What the bleep? Hmm. Why is this a capsule? What the hell happened? Relax. Alright, you have a nice night, Spears. See ya. I need to enable the physics. I need to see what's happening because this doesn't make any sense. Why are they getting forced into the ground? I made it worse. It works like one time, and after it works one time, it stopped working. So like, look, it deformed once and looked cool, and now it's just static. We'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm back here, buddy. Why is it melting? Why is it melting? I don't know why it's melting. Physics settings are basically the same. It must be the code. Maybe I fucked something up. It's fine. It's fine. I think this asset's broken. I don't think this asset's the same as the one. That's the only difference here. Is this? I don't think is the same thing. Delete that. Actually, we'll copy. Uh, Does it melt? The gravity too high? The gravity of -1, 9.8, and that's interesting. Let me try. The other one, right? Because maybe I changed it. I don't know. That's the same. Fuck it. Let's just we're gonna copy it directly over. From the test module, we're copying it over. And then we're going to open it in here. And this would have the same thing, except put the root down here. Everything's the same. Just have to change a couple little things in here on the ready. 0, 1, 2. And then, fuck. 0, 1, 2. And then 0, 1, 2. Which is correct. What the hell? What is going on? I just copied the whole damn thing over. Ow, my arm. Ugh, this is fucking stupid. Ah! Wait, is it so tall I can't reach it or something? Just because I imported it wrong, so it's like the wrong scale. So I'm going to try to manually do this. It might not work because the way bones work, the way physical bones work in Godot, it's a fucking joke. An absolute joke. I have to manually scale these down. There's a good chance it won't work though, because the bones override any of your scale changes. It's stupid. It's pretty fucking dumb. It's like my Risk of Heresy project file is cursed or something. Like, why is this? What's going on? What is going on? That's the problem. I figured the problem out. So I have to make a separate thing for that. So let's do 5, 6, 7. So it can't have it collide with itself for obvious reasons because it just breaks it. I don't know why. It's really annoying. There, we have no conflicts now. Let's go back into the grass. We'll make the root 5. And section 6. And the top 7. And I'll try again with all of them on 5 to see if that makes a difference. Nothing. You gotta be kidding me, man. I don't get it. It just refuses to interact. Zero, 1, 2. Got the visible motion there. Child 1, child 2. This is 0, 1, 2. Can I set the collision on this already? The character body 3D. I don't care about any of this shit. Because of this. Collides on one. Not that. This is fucking ridiculous. Come the fuck on, Godot. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Unbelievable. How many fucking settings do I need just to get this fucking thing to work? It's like just in disabled mode permanently. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Guess we'll just put the full size in. I don't fucking know. We'll take the player, make it bigger. It don't even turn on. I don't even know why. Does the character controller not count as a character body? It was working earlier, so that's bullshit. Oh my fucking god. It just doesn't do anything. This is the one from the test module. It's an exact copy, and it just doesn't do nothing. It makes no fucking sense. None. Oh, it's fucking broke. God motherfucking damn it. It's busted. Why is it busted? This is why I don't like the fucking shit over here. Because it identified this one. I could close it. It's clearly connected to that. It wasn't connected to this. For some reason. I don't know if that fixed it, but we'll try it. That fixed it. Are you kidding me, Godot? Fucking it. What a joke. What a fucking joke. Unbelievable, man. Alright, the square shape helps prevent it from getting completely flattened, I guess. But it's also colliding with the thing, so I don't actually need to do that. Hang on. Let's go to... I don't want this to collide, I just want to pass through. It's most likely colliding because of its, it has, the character model has a physical bone, and it probably occupies a layer that it's using, maybe 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. They're all 1, 2, and 3, so I'm not sure why it's getting stuck. It was just 1. Where did all these extra collision layers come from? They weren't there earlier. Everything on 4, I guess. Usually that's a problem though, because it'll collide with itself. Doesn't seem like it matters. That's a good thing. It is constantly running a detection though. I would like for it to ignore its own bones. I'm not sure how I'd be able to do that. So maybe just mask it, but I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Well, I got a result. It's not the result I wanted. This is fucking ridiculous. Where did all these layers come from? God damn. Like, there's no other settings here to fuck with. What else is there? Besides this shit, which is exactly the same. I guess let's turn off all of this. It just sinks into the ground. It don't make any... Oh, now it does something different. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is fucked up. Just don't understand why it's doing that. Is it because I need a I didn't need it for the other one. The other one accepted it. Ugh. Oh god. Got like no nothing. It just doesn't do anything. It just melts into the fucking ground. It's really stupid. That's better. Problem is it's jiggling against itself now. And the floor is the floor. Floor is 1, so is it just a layer issue? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. It's so fucking stupid. Melting to the ground. Maybe I should mask it on 1. It gets caught on the collider box, which causes it to stretch out. So we need the influence, maybe 0.5. Okay, so it's still being triggered by something. I don't know what's triggering it. You know, it works better, but that's not. It needs to be able to be interactable with the world. The player also needs to be interactable with the world. the area 3D does not need to interact with the world. It can either interact with something else, which will make layer 4. This will prevent the bones from triggering itself. This interacts with the player and the world. And the player can interact with the area. Nothing else can interact with the area. And bullets. And we still got triggers there. I'm not sure what's triggering it because there's no layers. Unless the mask is not what we want. Maybe we just want the collision and not the mask. It doesn't really explain it very well. Okay, no, we do want the mask. So we want the mask. So maybe we don't want any collisions, we just want the masks. And only on layer 1. There's no point in having layer 2. Still jiggling, I don't know why. Did I miss a bone? I deleted the root bone, probably shouldn't have done that. I guess I could just copy it over. And this one basically doesn't collide at all. It's locked. No, I guess we should put it on layer 1 just to be safe. Oh, that made it go flying into space. What the fuck? Alright, don't have it collide at all. Jesus Christ. I'm still pushing it. It's not supposed to do that. Alright, never mind. We don't want the root button to delete that. It's masking on 1. Alright, so yeah, this only scans for layer 1. The world. Oh, oops, this is the actual. The world doesn't scan for anything. It just exists. I don't see any reason why it would need to scan anything. Right? Right. The world just exists in there. Still glitchy, Willy Wonkus. It's like hitting something in the corner there. I'm not sure what it's hitting. Because if I switch this to layer 2 and have the plant scan for 2, it's going to be the same problem. it's also supposed to stop, start, reset, but the problem is it's entering area 3D, which the area 3D doesn't even scan that, so it shouldn't even be triggering in the first place. If I don't scan one, it won't work, right? Players on one as well. I can make the player scan and collide on two. Have this scan two, so not the world, but we're still gonna have a problem if we do that. It's gonna melt. Oh, well, I forgot about my bones, so we'll just pick three, because the physical bones are on two. I keep forgetting about the physical bones are on two. There we go. Yeah, it's not because what it was doing was scanning the world. It doesn't need to collide on the world, which is weird. Problem is it still melts. What happens if I have it scan the world and stand on top? Okay, so that's what prevents the melting, is it detects the world. But then it detects it too much and just keeps colliding over and over and over and over and over. So I'd have to figure out how to fix that. So there's no point in having three, because it requires the world, so it doesn't melt through the world. This is okay on four, but we can make it three, since nothing else is using that anyways. Ugh, the fucking layers are so annoying. I don't like this layer system. This is very tedious. It's very, very tedious. Almost a 3 hour mark. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. I didn't realize the chat was down. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know why it says Minecraft game bug. I'm sorry. I didn't realize my chat disappeared. I just now saw it. Yeah, this is my game. This is just a polished quality of life kind of thing. Well, it's not really quality of life. It's just a polished thing. I'm trying to get this grass to be interactable for like just fun physics interaction, just for like immersion purposes. But the layers are fighting each other. And I gotta figure out how to get it to stop fighting itself. It's really annoying. So it's scanning one. I guess I could have it collide on one and just not scan it. It sounds like that's the easy solution, but I don't think that's gonna work. It just feels like nothing works. Yeah, see, it just melts. I mean, if I do both, it's gonna make it really bad. Pretty sure if I do both, it's gonna be all. Yeah, see, because now it's blocking me. And now it has both problems. It's stopping me from gliding. Yes, we don't want one at all. So basically, the collision layer turns on whether you're going to get pushed away from it, and the mask determines the opposite, I guess. Or the mask lets it collide with other objects. God damn it. Maybe this is the problem. I need like an exception. Maybe there's a thing I could do to the world. And the world collides. Maybe I could just mask the world so the world collides with the other stuff, but not the actual grass. I don't think that's how that works. Because if everybody's masked and nobody's in the collision layer, the collision won't work. Regardless, try it. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, you just fall right through. I could do both, but I don't think that's gonna help either. What just happened? Now it just starts dancing around. Dance, 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 dance. I go to 3D mode. Let's check, take a look at the shape here. I could maybe lift it off. Okay, no, wait, that's not where it's colliding. It's... You fucking dick. Save those scenes. It's this. This is what's colliding. So maybe the easy solution might be just to take this off the ground. It's not part of the skeleton. Yeah, this is masked on one. This shouldn't have no effect. It just keeps playing over and over and over and over and over. Maybe I gotta stop it. Hmm. Yeah, time start equal true. Grass larps back into place. And then stop the simulation. The times are true, activation eventually becomes false, given enough time. I guess we could try the whole shebang. Alright, it's break time.